Some people have expressed some concerns about advertising flashlights on our channel. How's this for a flashlight advertisement for you? This Friday, 45% off the H1 Nova. Get one. So, we're trying to find this bunker in the woods, but it is incredibly hard to find because it's a secret bunker, which we'll explain more in a minute. The last time I came here was years ago. It took me a long time to find it then, and it's taken us a long time now. Where the hell is it? Right, okay, so we've walked down the path further, and we've seen here. Looks like it's been trodden down a bit, so I'm hoping it's in this section. But again, this thing was designed not to be found. So, there's a bit of a bulge in the floor here, and a bit of a worn path on the floor. So I think, yes, I can see it. Here we go. One hidden bunker. There we go. So let's get the lid off. Do you want to give it a lift, Badger? There we go. Yeah, just drop that to the side for the minute. Excellent. So, yeah, so this is, where is it? There we go. So yeah, this is an auxiliary unit bunker. Very few of these have actually survived over the years. There's loads of wrecked ones all over the country, but this one's in really good nick. Before we go down, we're just going to go over that way, and I'll show you where the emergency escape comes out. So yeah, that's the main entrance, but if we walk the length of the bunker underground, I seem to remember it's over here somewhere, and they've covered it over with some corrugated. There it is. So yeah, corrugated metal here covers up what would have been the emergency escape. So yeah, if you lift that up, Badger, there you go. So that's the emergency escape. So you can crawl through that in a minute, and we'll take a look. So let's go down into the main entrance, and we'll join you down there. So, did you want to do the honours and jump down first?
Really?
Yeah. Because I've been here years ago. You've not seen this one.
Right.
I think it would be only fitting if you went first. That, and I happen to know that it's the most spider-infested hellhole I've ever been in. You'll love it. Honestly, the main part of the bunker's fine for spiders. It's the
What? They've gone down the net.
yeah. Yeah, there's. Well, look, you don't have to touch the sides. Just go down. I mean, you can see the size of that one sitting on the wall right there. But yeah, it's fine. Honestly, jump down.
No, Dave wouldn't mind to see you.
Yeah, I don't think Dave's been to this one.
Oh, Dave, come and have a look. God,
I love the way you've even put your hood up to avoid spider contact.
Christ, yeah.
That's brilliant.
Oh my God. I hate you.
Yeah, there's a couple of spiders in there, isn't there?
Oh.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right, whilst Badger's freaking out, I'm going to jump down the hole. Okay, so just come down in the hole, and you can now see why Badger hates this place. Look, let's just look up here. This is full of spiders and egg sacs. They're everywhere. But yeah, this is the main bunker in here. We'll go in and we'll go in.
It wouldn't mean so bad if you didn't tell me they were the bitey kind.
They are the bitey kind. They're the ones that make you. Yeah, they're the only ones in this country that can actually give you a problem. But look at the size of this sucker. Jesus. So yeah, this is an auxiliary unit bunker. And what the auxiliary unit were kind of the last line of defence. So if the mainland UK was to ever be invaded by the Germans in the Second World War, this would be a hideout for like a renegade group. And their job would basically be to cause as much chaos as possible, try and conduct assassinations, and disrupt the Germans as much as possible. And what they would do is they would use locals people that would move around a lot as part of their job, like postmen, milkmen, anyone that moves around a lot that the Germans wouldn't suspect, and they would gather intelligence, leave it at pre-arranged drop-off points, and then these guys would get that intelligence and use it to disrupt the Germans. And there would have been radio communications equipment down here as well. And to hide the antenna, they would chase the bark out of a tree, run the antenna up a bit, and then replace the bark again.
That's quite clever.
So yeah, when we go outside, we'll try and find it. I'm told that if you look at the trees, you can find it, but we'll have a look later when we go out. But yeah, the life expectancy of these guys was not very high. Very short life expectancy. But yeah, let's look around this place. It's quite small, but it's quite interesting. Okay, so with the history out of the way, we'll quickly tour this small little bunker. So you've got the main entrance there that they would have used into this first corrugated section, which is then separated by a concrete wall into the next section. And these guys would have slept down here as well. And you've got a little bit of the original woodwork on the wall there, but everything like the equipment and the desks and bunks have all been removed from this place. So looks like, so this here, we can see this is the emergency escape. And wow, okay, that's incredibly clear of spiders. Last time oh no, down the end, yeah, I remember now, I can see them. And these spiders are photophobic, so they're going to go nuts when I go down there with a really bright light. So yeah, another thing I've just spotted, you do have the old fuse, little fuse board there. The ceramic fuses have been removed, but that's still there, 2 pieces of wood. The only thing I could never figure out is why this pipe was here, because that goes up to the surface. But why would you have it running into the bunker? Because it comes here. I mean, I'm guessing that must have been for ventilation rather than sewage or anything like that. So yeah.
One up top as well.
Yeah, there is. That also goes up to the top as well. But there's a hole been punched in it for some reason. But yeah, let's climb the escape tube. So we're about to go down the emergency escape tunnel, which I'm not going to have a lot of space to move around. So Oli have sent the perfect flashlight for it, which is the H1 Nova, which has a maximum output of 500 lumens and 5 lighting modes. So the H1 Nova comes in a nice carry case, and this one doesn't strobe, this one does SOS. And it's your usual IPX8 rated. For waterproof and drop resistance up to 1.5 metre, but we all know that it can take a hell of a lot more beating than that. Sale is coming this Friday and a massive 45% off, so you can get this thing for like about 35 quid. So it's really worth picking one of these up because this is the MCC charging bundle kit. You get so that you can convert it into a rechargeable flashlight. So check the link below. Check it out and pick yourself one of these up on Friday, 45% off. So, let's go down the tunnel of spiders. Right, so for the spider tunnel, I'm leaving the lamp behind because I want to carry as little as possible. But this gives you a good opportunity to see how good this torch is. Because for a little tiny light, it's really, really bright. Now, there's not that many spiders at this end. It's 1 or 2 on the walls here, but it's the end where it gets really bad. And this guy's set up a web, so he's going to swing at me. Badger would hate it down here, and I don't blame him. In order to try and avoid getting one of these spiders on me, I've had to take off the jacket and the lovely SubExploration hoodie that you can pick up in our store, just so I don't accidentally clip them. And this is where it's getting rather spidery down here. Don't know if can you see them on the camera? You will do once I get close. And look at the size of these things. Oh. But yeah, look how much light I'm getting. It's pretty good, this thing, actually. Oh, there's lots of them. See, normally spiders don't bother me because we don't have any poisonous ones in this country, but unfortunately these ones, if they bite you, they do bring you out in a really nasty rash, can make you feel quite ill. And there, Oh, sorry, pan that down, there you go. So there is the end, where we saw before, where it comes out. But that is so full of spiders, look at that. They are, I don't know, there's no real scale that I can give on the camera. So I'm gonna try and turn around without getting spidery and get out of here. Badger, you gotta come look, you'll love it.
No.
No?
Alright, mate.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure?
That's not the same idea.
Right.
So you're going to back off when you're coming up?
What?
You're going to be covered in it.
Well, yeah, check me over, make sure I'm not caked in the things. Whew. And there we go. That's the spider hole. Yeah, it'll be the last time I'm going in there. Right, so whilst I was taking the photos down below, sent Badger out to try and find that tree, because he's a bit more observant than I am, and we think we found it. So we'll turn you around. There we go. So this tree, it would typically be this type of tree, and these ones are the oldest, but you can see here there are some vertical marks in the tree which would suggest this could be it. Now over time it's grown back, you can't really see it anywhere else, but it just seems very odd, as you don't really find parallel lines like that naturally, so I suspect that could be it. So they'd run the antenna up the tree, put the bark back over the top, hide the antenna. So that's the auxiliary unit, and don't forget, H1 Nova on sale this Friday, 45% off. And I know a lot of people are paid on Friday, so why not pick up a bargain? And yeah, link in the description to this. So thanks for watching, we'll see you next time. Cheers.